Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. First of all, I recommend you to subscribe so you don't miss any content. In this video, we are going to analyze advertising from a conceptual and terminological point of view. Advertising from a conceptual point of view is a form of visual, written or auditory communication whose main function is to inform, disseminate and persuade the consumer about a product or service. What is the use of advertising? It would serve to insert a new brand or product within the consumer market. That is, if you are a new brand, but nobody knows you, and you have to offer values in products or services for the community, advertising is how you can enter the market and thus get to know you, and in the end, if your product or service satisfies the community, helps them, solves a need or problem, they consume you. It would also serve to improve the image of a brand or reposition a product or brand in the mind of a consumer. This is done through advertising campaigns that are disseminated in the media following a pre-established communication plan. Through research, analysis and study of numerous disciplines, such as psychology, neuroanatomy, sociology, anthropology, statistics and economics, which are found in market research, it will be possible from the marketer's point of view to develop a suitable message for a portion of the public of a medium. This portion of people, which is delimited in detail, is known as the target audience or target. From a terminological point of view, advertising differs from two other activities also aimed at influencing people's opinion, namely public relations and advertising. The terms public relations and advertising are used interchangeably in some Spanish-speaking countries, but at the professional and academic level, both terms refer to two different concepts. The main difference is the type of behavior they are intended to modify. In the case of public relations, the aim is to influence a person's consumption behavior through advertising campaigns or actions in different media, and with different objectives so that the consumer carries out an act of consumption in the short or long term, for example, the launching of a product, brand positioning or brand recall. Meanwhile, advertising tries to make a person adhere to an ideology or belief. On the other hand, the terms publicist and advertiser are also differentiated. A publicist is one who is dedicated to the publication of articles for dissemination, such as the publication of a magazine, while an advertiser is responsible for creating and disseminating advertising as a primary activity. Brand awareness. Brand awareness is one of the main ways in which advertising can stimulate demand for a particular type of product and even identify that product as its own name. Examples of this can be found in products such as textile adhesives, women's lingerie, toilet paper, adhesive tape, glue sticks, firelighters, music players, soft drinks, among others. Brand awareness can be established to a greater or lesser degree depending on the product and the market. When so much brand equity is created, it has the ability to attract buyers even without advertising. The greatest brand awareness occurs when the brand name is so prevalent in people's minds that it is used to describe the entire product category. For example, it can be identified as the product itself or as a label for a category of that product, that is, it is often used as a generic term. Occasionally, certain products acquire relevance due to advertising, not necessarily as a consequence of an intentional campaign, but because of the fact of having a relevant press coverage. In internet or digital technologies, unsolicited advertising or spam refers to the fact of sending electronic messages, such as unsolicited emails, short messages or other unsolicited means, and usually in massive quantities. However, the internet is a common medium for the development of interactive advertising campaigns that do not invade privacy, but on the contrary, take traditional advertising to new spaces where it can be developed. And so far, this is the end of this second block of video course that will help us understand the advertising industry. It may be the last video of this year, and next year, we will start with everything and much more. For those who have questions or concerns with any PTC, we invite you to the WhatsApp group where you can interact with people who are already dabbling in this, or to have a direct deal with me. We leave the link to the group here below in detail or comments of this video. And if you are interested in this business of the advertising industry, I recommend you to subscribe, to be informed as soon as possible of new PTC sites. See you soon.